So in this video, I want to talk to you about the future of marketing automation in the enterprise. Let's look back in history at the enterprise resource planning or ERP software business. More than 2 decades ago, when companies like Oracle and SAP created ERP software, their insight was that they connected the islands of automation that we had in the different departments and stitched them together into a unified view of the enterprise. So that was the notion of enterprise resource planning. So whether it's your customer relationship management process, your inventory management process, your warehouse management, financial management, human resource management, all these processes got stitched together, and gradually the ERP suites have grown more and more comprehensive. To the extent now that if you look at an enterprise, most of the core business processes are automated. Your human resource management process, your customer management process, your manufacturing process, and so on and so forth. They've all been automated. But let's look at what's going on in marketing. Marketing is the last bastion, really, for manual work. To this day, most companies don't have an end-to-end marketing automation view. The back office in your company got automated, but the front office is fragmented. And the front office is fragmented because while we have had automation has proceeded in silos. So you might have CRM, you might have automation of your social media listening, you might have automation for your digital search and other campaign execution, but all this automation is in silos. I think the time has come now to rewire your front office. The time has come to create a unified view of the customer journey and the customer relationship so that you can have one view of where your customer is in that journey and to be able to make them go through the journey in an integrated way across the different departments, across the different channels, and across the different points of content that you've created. So I think that the future, we will see the evolution of platforms that start to stitch together all of the front office activities that we do, all of the engagement that we're doing with customers through the different social channels into a unified framework. So the holy grail here is to create a customer ID that you can track, as well as an ID for the content pieces that you create, and an ID for the media channels that you use, and then to use business intelligence, algorithms, to be able to define what message goes to what customer at what point in the journey through which channel. So I think that over the next couple of years, we're going to see tremendous progress in the automation of the front office and stitching together all these disparate pieces of tools that we have created into a unified enterprise marketing automation framework. There are early signs of success. There are companies that are starting to do this, whether that's Marketo or Eloqua, or more recently Sprinkler, that has created a unified social experience management process. So I would say that as a chief marketing officer, as a marketer, watch this space closely, because you today have islands of automation, you have tools that are fragmented, and you need to now think about how we start to stitch this together so that we have a unified view of the customer and an end-to-end automation of the front office, so that marketing finally can join the ranks of the other business processes and the other departments and the other functions that have been automated by ERP. So we now need ERP for the front office. I think it's a very exciting time in this development of these tools, because these islands of automation can finally be brought together. And that will allow us to become a customer-first organization and to engage with customers in a more relevant and a more coordinated and a more proactive way.